Hi, so I just wanted to get on here and talk today because I haven't made a video in so long or whatever, but I just have this topic on my mind or whatever. So, and I'm driving right now, yeah, so don't mind me if I'm not looking at the camera, but I'm gonna just talk. Okay, so what I want to talk about is if you encounter a person that's maybe selfish and cold-hearted or just have some bad qualities, never attribute those qualities and things to you. Like, I'm gonna just say for my situation, like right now I'm in a situation right now where I know my whole life I've been a certain way. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm selfish or cold-hearted, but I kind of am. Like, I am kind of selfish. Like, I don't really care about what other people doing, or you know what I'm saying. I'm just worried about me. And I feel like in my mind, I feel like all I can do at this point in my life, because of what I've been through, is worry about me, you know. And I can't explain that to other people, so I might come off as selfish and cold-hearted, but it's like, listen, I done been through too much to deal with certain stuff. I done been through a lot to, you know, my forgiveness is really short and I need to work on that. So, you know, I just come off as selfish and cold-hearted sometimes. But so people see that in me, and then they'll get mad and be selfish and cold-hearted towards me, thinking that I'm just being selfish and cold-hearted towards them because of no reason, you know what I'm saying? But people don't understand that when you encounter people who may come off a certain way or seem like they just evil or whatever, they got issues, understand that came from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your responsibility, or you're not supposed to be like, oh, since you're this way, I'm gonna be this way back to you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that they've been through things, just like everybody in this world been through things. And if you can do anything for that person, try to tell them that and try to help them. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't fight fire with fire, and it's like a battle that you'll never win, because their issues didn't come from you. They had issues before they encountered you, most likely. You know what I'm saying? So if you go about the situation like, oh, she's just being a bitch to me, or she's just being selfish and stuff like that, then you're gonna be selfish back. Like, okay, not even knowing that it's not even about you. You know, the reason that they mad, and the reason that they mad at the world, and the reason that they walk around like this, it's not even about you. They have issues of their own. You just so happen to run across that person and have to, you know, you just may so happen to have to work with a person like that, or you may have to take care of a person like that. The person might be your mom or your dad or your siblings. You know what I'm saying? And you going about the situation like, oh, since she a bitch, I'm gonna be a bitch back. You know, no, because you're gonna never change who you are based on how other people are. You know what I'm saying? You might be a sweet, loving, kind-hearted person, but because you encounter somebody who's cold-hearted and nasty, you know what I'm saying, and you try your best to try to continue to be a sweet and nice person, that you inevitably turn into a cold-hearted person, because you have to kind of adapt to their behavior, and it changes you as a person. That's why you got to be strong, because there's a lot of people out here with different issues and been through a lot of different things in their life that you're gonna have to deal with. You know, you can't escape everybody in life, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of us out here that have past that just may have been bad, you know. So all I'm saying is, you know, when you in those situations, you know, try not to take it so when you in those situations, try not to take it so personal. You know what I mean? You see a person just coming to work every day, just being nasty to everybody and stuff like that. You might be like, okay, well, I ain't doing nothing for them, and I ain't gonna try to help them, and I ain't gonna but understand, they have an issue. You know, the issue is not with you. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing you can do to make sure you covering yourself with the one above is to just try to just stay who you are. You know, stay who you are. Don't let their attitude and their perspective of life and their way of things change who you are as a person. If anything, try to help them out. Try to get them to understand. You know, you may not never understand why they are the way they are. They may not never open up and tell you that, but just stay who you are. You know, you can't change nobody else. You know, you can't it's impossible to change. If they want to change, they'll change. But just stay who you are as a person and continue to do you. A lot of us get changed by other people's ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be good people, and we'll go, say for instance, and start working with some evil people, some just people who just, you know what I'm saying, and we'll become them, because you it's like survival. You gotta survive, so you gotta you can't beat them, you gotta join them. That's how you survive. So, but don't let that change you. It's not worth your sanity. It's not, because once you become them, it's only you're gonna wake up one day like, damn, who am I? You know what I'm saying? So just, at the end of the day, don't let other people's actions and behavior change who you are as a person. Stay true to yourself, and always try to help people out, even in the most, because that's what's going to allow you to sleep at night. A lot of people can't sleep at night because they've allowed the world to change who they are, and they can't accept, and the world was such a messed up place that they done allowed people to make them so messed up that they don't even recognize their self. They don't even, they can't even sleep with their self at night because they didn't went so far trying to be like the world and trying to, no, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's good-hearted people. We get stepped on a lot. We get did dirty. You know what I'm saying? We get to a point where, like, we feel like, well, how much can a person, everybody got a breaking point. How much can a person take? And all this and all that. You can take it. Shit. You can take it. We all can take it. You know what I'm saying? Words, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Emotional and mental abuse is real. People will do that to you because they have their own issues. And all I can say to that is, if it gets to a point where a person is changing you, try to stay strong within yourself. But if it gets to a point where a person is actually changing who you are, and you can't, it's too hard for you, you may need to get away. That's toxic. You letting somebody else's energy be transferred to you, and that's toxic. You may need to get away. Whether you got to quit that job, transfer jobs, whether you got to move, get out of that relationship, whatever you got to do. But it's not worth your sanity, because a man is a terrible thing to waste, and a person will drive you crazy. People will drive you crazy out here in this world that we live in today. So just stay true to yourself, and I can't stress that enough. Like, I've letting people, and I'm going through a situation similar to that now. Like, I've let people change who I am, and then say for instance, you are a good person, like I said, and you let somebody change who you are. Now you're changed. Now you're evil, and you have these ways, and then you go into a relationship with somebody who's a good-hearted person, and now you're that person. You're that person that they're trying to get away from. You become that person. You don't want to be that person. That person is not cool. That person is not nobody wants to be in a relationship with. You always angry, always jealous and mad and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of getting out there. I've let people change me, and I started acting just like them, trying to get back. I guess that's what you call it. Or like, okay, you going to do this to me, well, I'm going to do it back 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm looking at it like, you know what I'm saying? I used to hate how they used to treat me, and now I'm looking at it like, dang, I hate myself for even, letting it get to me that far, where it actually made me a different person. I don't even like myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm slowly changing. I'm slowly changing back to who I need to be. I'm slowly going back to my old ways and just being, doing stuff for people, whether or not they did it for me. Because I'm like, if you ain't doing it for me, I'm not doing it for you. No. Protect yourself, protect your heart, your mind, your soul, your body. Don't worry about what other people doing. Just always do the right thing. And that's something I always tell, for me to have changed. I always tell my daughter, I don't care what everybody else is doing from birth. Kids, you ain't got to tell kids right from wrong, because when we do wrong, when we kids, we know it, because you feel it in your heart when you do something wrong. A person ain't got to tell you. You might be like, oh, is this the right thing? You know what I'm saying? So always do the right thing. Always do what's, you know what I'm saying? A person might go out and buy something for everybody else and don't buy nothing for you. So when you go out, you be like, okay, I'm going to buy something for myself. I ain't going to buy nothing for everybody else. Don't do that. Do the right thing. Share and be generous about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get your blessings. And if you don't, that's how you block your blessings. Because they're not looking at you. They're not looking at your heart. They're looking at the external you, and God is looking at your heart. And He knows what you out here doing. He knows. So just stay true to yourself. you know, and protect yourself and try to help everybody around you, no matter what the situation is. I don't care if it costs you whatever, you know. I mean, don't run yourself crazy trying to, you know what I'm saying, but just do the right thing and try to help. You know, don't ever be stingy about stuff. Don't ever be nasty towards people. You don't know what people have been through in their life for them to be the way they are, you know. And we all got messed up pasts. We all done been through stuff in our life. But, you know, you don't know what the next person have been through. You might have had, you know, something might have happened to you as a kid, but some worse might have happened to them, you know. So just understand that. Just like you've been through stuff, everybody else has been through stuff. Be patient with people these days. So, yeah, that's what I had to get on here and talk about today, you guys. And I hope that, you know, somebody out here who's going through that can relate to it. And just, that's confirmation. This is confirmation. You might be right now somewhere being nasty to somebody because they've been nasty to you. And you run across this video like, okay, I'm going to just, you know, even though they did that to me, I'm going to still do the right thing. And I'm still trying to help them do that. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you look at this video and it help you get on a journey to change it back into a good person, because it's worth it. You can sleep better at night, you know, and God will start to bless you. He'll start to open doors for you when he see that your heart, no matter what you're going through, you still got a good heart, because that's what matters the most. So, you know, y'all have a blessed day. You know, help somebody, tell somebody you love them today, and y'all be nice, you know. Amen.